Raf, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah.
We have a transfer window that you probably won't see this kind of drama in the next 30, 40, 50 years. You probably won't see this kind of drama in the next 30, 40, 50 years. Well, how do I mean this kind of drama? Although you never can say never, but some dramas, when they happen, when these dramas happen, you don't find it common. You don't find it common. Let's start with some of the dramas before we go straight into the transfers that happened yesterday. Raf, top of it was MAKE GUEHI.
Yeah.
A done deal to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Already made his farewell video. Wrote his farewell speech. Everything was set. Shook hands. Went with his family members. Packed his bag and baggages. He has been professional. He has been praised. He has been loved for his attitude. Then, just with the last announcement was what was pending. Only for Crystal Palace to withdraw the documents. Because they failed to sign Igor from Brighton. Igor too, after medical, after all was said and done, was told by Crystal Palace that you will not be a regular. But there was West Ham promising him regular football. And he's coming off not being a regular at Brighton. The reason why he was leaving Brighton was in search of regular football. So Igor, after medical, dumped Crystal Palace for West Ham. West Ham, man, it's crazy.
Nah,
It's crazy.
It was serious domino effects everywhere, and it was pretty sad. I mean, I woke up this morning to follow up the Guehi saga, and I felt really sad for the man. I mean, you could see it in his eyes that he was really lost. And for a player who had acted so professional with the Crystal Palace board, the Crystal Palace team, being the captain, playing every minute for them, and I think he even scored in their previous win against Aston Villa. I mean,
and refused to wave bye-bye to the fans.
Refused to. You could see that he was willing to go all out to show the Crystal Palace fans that, hey, I just have to leave because I have big dreams, but I still have you in my heart. And for Crystal Palace to do him like that, I think they did him dirty. Let's be honest about it. For a player that had just 1 year in his contract, you should have been planning to replace this player way before right now. And he had already communicated to the board that I want to leave this club, and if a good offer comes for me, then let me go. Liverpool,
this was a guy who, when Liverpool bid 70 million pounds for him last summer, he said no, he wants to stay.
Exactly.
You know, when the club rejected it and said we don't have time for your replacement, why didn't they go all out for his replacement? Why did they have to wait that long?
They should have long time ago. And even though you are bringing an Igor Jesus at the end of the transfer window to come and replace MAKE GUEHI in the squad, he's still not bringing you that quality. So what exactly are you trying to do with letting MAKE GUEHI go without going into the market and bringing adequate replacements? It doesn't make any sense for me. But for Palace, I think they were scared that Oliver Glasner was probably going to make a very rash decision.
No, they said Glasner told them that if GUEHI is sold, without a replacement, that he was going to resign.
Yeah. I just knew.
He told them clearly.
I knew it was an on the pitch decision because off the pitch, it was a massive 35 million for a player that has 1 year in his contract, or 40 million plus add-ons. I think it's a fantastic deal. But for a manager like Oliver Glasner to threaten you and say, I'm going to leave.
Now, if you sell this guy, I'll leave you.
No.
Yeah, but Palace have not been known for replacing their players now.
No, they're going to play in the Conference League now.
Yeah, of course.
And they want to compete for higher titles, for higher positions.
Yeah, last summer they sold this guy that went to Bayern Munich. Olise is called. Nobody replaced him. And this summer they have sold everything.
There's a new manager in charge.
They brought in Sir.
No, they brought him Ismail Assar.
But look at the quality now.
But if you look at this Ismail Assar,
it's not even about the quality. It's about what the manager
wants.
And what the sporting director wants. If you are replacing a player, nobody is saying bring it. You can't get a player of this quality more than 2 or 3 in the whole world. That's true about it. But you should replace the squad option almost immediately. They reached a situation now. After he left, they brought in Pino. Yeah, Pino from Villarreal.
They signed Pino.
They are replacing these guys so that eventually these guys can become what.
At least if you don't have the quality, have the numbers.
They will eventually replace MAKE GUEHI because he's going to leave now or later.
So this is it now.
He's going to leave.
They are going to probably allow him to leave in January
For a very, very huge pay cut.
For a very huge lesser amount, probably around 20 million.
Yeah.
But 20 million for 6 months, I'll pay 20 million for 6 months.
Or even less.
10 or
even less. That is the only way they can compensate him for what they just did to him.
Sure. And he goes on a free, he receives a massive salary.
Or they allow him go on a free, and that is even if Liverpool decides to come back.
Yeah.
Sure.
If they decide to come back.
Maybe if they face so many challenges from now by January.
But if they are okay, they will come back.
Yes.
Because that was the reason why Liverpool to block Joe Gomez from joining AC Milan.
Yeah. Signing everybody from England.
That's the reason. Now that is one.